Hey guys, welcome to today's video. This is going to be our first video in our level 2 classes. I congratulate all of you that made success to this class. Keep it up and make sure everything we have practiced in our previous level 1, let's keep on practicing them so we don't forget. I told you before that something about coding. If you don't practice, you forget, but if you practice, you get perfect in it. So today we're going to be looking at HTML images, how to insert images on our web page. You can see there's really no website. I can even say there is no website you're going to visit without seeing an image in it. So what I'm trying to say is that all your websites have images. And how do they do that? They do that with one single tag, which is known as the image tag, and it is written as the img. So that is what is used to represent the tag. The img tag stands for image tag. That is what is used to insert images in our web pages. So one thing about inserting images in your web page is that I said it earlier in the introduction video, if you can remember, that all your works, all your files that you are going to be using to build a website must to be in a folder. Your images, your files, your index.html file, your css file, your javascript file, whichever file you're going to be, even if it's a video, an audio, an image, anything you're going to be using that it's going to be inside that website you are building, must to be inside one single folder. So what do I mean by this? I told you that you must always put your files in a folder. So what first thing first is to actually create a folder, and I have created my own. You can see it here, HTML images. So inside it, that's where I have my index.html file, which is opened here, my VS Code. So then the first thing you have to do to insert an image into your site is to get that image that you want to use. That image you want to use, get it. So let's say I want to use let me check for an image. Okay, let me use this. Yes, let me use this. So all you have to do is to, oh no, let me use this. So all you have to do is to copy that image from your downloads after downloading it, or probably you have it already. Just get that image and make sure it's inside this folder. So I brought it here. Make sure that image is inside the same folder as your index.html folder, so automatically you see it here. Without the image being in your folder, it's not going to be displayed on your web browser. Let me show you an example. So first thing first is HTML boilerplate. So after you have it, you have your img. Then the img has two attributes, the src attribute and the alt attribute. So the src attribute is where you're going to be inputting the name of your image. So the name of your image is the name that you have right here. Name you have right here. Here I have v-remove-bg.preview .png. So if I write that v-remove-bg.preview.png, and I open it in my web browser, it's loading, and I open it up in my web browser, you automatically see my image here. This is the image I put. But if you don't have that image in this folder, let me remove it. If you don't have it in this folder, automatically, I'm coming, sorry. So if I remove it from here right now, and I bring it and I come back here, you will not see it there, even though it is here. v-remove-bg-preview.png, it is here, but it's not going to be displayed on your browser. Why? Because it is not inside that folder. So that's why you have to put any image you want to use inside your folder. So now up to the alt tag. So the alt tag is simply used to write alternate texts on your web page. For instance, now you open a web page or a web page or a website, and then you mistakenly disconnect your internet, or your internet connection gets disabled, or probably due to network. The simple thing a web page is going to display for you, it's one text, and that text is basically going to be explaining, okay, so image is here. For instance, now here I have my VS Code image, and then in my alt tag, all I can just do is to write Visual Studio Code icon. So what this helped me do is that whenever I get disconnected from the internet, or probably my web page did not reload completely, it's going to be displaying this text that I have here, Visual Studio Code icon. So for instance, now this, let me remove the name. So what you are going to have here is the Visual Studio Code icon. That is the only thing that's going to be displayed on your web page to allow your visitors, or your users of your web page, to know that, okay, this image, this is the image that is supposed to be here. I hope you understand that now. And also take note of one thing: it is the name of the image that you have here you must put here. If there is a mistake in your name, for instance, I have v-remove bj-preview the png from the name of my image, but here maybe you made a mistake, maybe write preview without the w, you see, you will not see your image here. So make sure it's the exact name you have here is what you have here. Again, I congratulate you all for making it up to the level 2, and keep it up. Always make sure you practice everything you have done before. And okay, I have a contest for you guys. The contest is simply, you are going to, after that's going to be after the whole course. I'm just letting you know now, so you can get started, or so you can get prepared. So the contest is going to be that after the end of this tutorial, after the end of this tutorial, after your final exam, and after building your final project, because there's going to be a project you're going to be building, which is going to be your final project. So I would like you all to create a web page on your own of anything. It might be a restaurant, might be car, anything, just with HTML. I know, I understand. So just with HTML, you can just create it. So I'm going to be picking the best out of everything, and there's a price for you. I'm not going to tell you what the price is now, but just to get you prepared, make sure you start working on that now. So it's going to help you to become perfect with your skills, and so you know where and when to use what. So again, I congratulate you for making it up to this level 2. It's not easy actually. The exam, I hope it wasn't too hard. You can actually, okay, you tell me, you can DM me to tell me whether it was hard or not, so, or any aspect you want me to improve on. Thank you for your time. I wish you the very best. Happy coding.